fairest way to buy and sell. Everybody's on a level playing field in a transparent, open, and honest fashion. There's a $10,000 non-refundable down payment due upon acceptance of your bid. We'll ask you to have that sent to Fidelity close of business on, and that will be held in escrow and come back to your closing table. We need to close within 30 days. If you're a cash buyer, we can probably get that done in 10 or 12 days. We've got preliminary title insurance. It's been ordered. It's been processed. We're standing by, ready to go. But we can conceivably close in as little as 10 to 12 days. If you are represented by a real estate broker, we do co-op with them, and we'll offer your broker a 3% of the hammer price. So, ladies and gentlemen, any questions? Yes.
I was confused when you talked about the taxes. Are you saying that they're not prorated to the date of close?
That's what I said. They paid the May installment, and you as a buyer are responsible for all taxes due and payable thereafter.
What was the question? It's clear in terms of occupancy and
There's nobody living here. Yeah, there's nobody living here. You will need to, familiarize yourself and abide by any of the HOA covenants that are here. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, I believe the auction's on. Anybody get here today? I know we've had some online activity.
195.
I have 195, so 200,000. 195, 200,000. Add 195 to make it 200. We'll bring it 200. Thank you. Now 5. At 200, we'll bring it 25. I have 200,000. 205, 210. At 205 to make it 10. At 205 to make it 210. I'll bring it 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. I have 205, 210. At 25 to make it 10. At 10, 15, 10, 15, 220, at 220, 1120, now 5, at 20, 25, at 25, 30, at 220, 30, 35, at 230, 35, I have 230, 235,000, at 230, the lowering at 35, at 230, the lowering at 30, 35, now 40, at 240, 235, 240, at 235 to make it 240, at 235 to make it 240, 1140, now 40, now 235, 240, I'm 235, 240, at 235, 240, at 235, lowering at 240,000, at 235 to 240, at 235 to 240, 240, at 235 to $240,000, at 240, 45, at 240, 1140, 45, at 240, 1145, 1140, 1140, 240, 45, I have 240, 200, you told me that before, 240, 245, at 240, 245,000, at 240, make it 555, at 240, now 40, 40, 40, 40, 240, 45, I have 240, 245, anything online here at 240, 245, I'm 240, straight away, 245, 240, 145,000, I have 240, 245, at 240, 140, 240, 45, at 240, 245,000, y'all in and all done, 240, 45, 240, 245,000, any advance above $240,000, any advance, I have 240, 245, I'll survey the crowd one more time. 240, 140, 140, 240, 45. At 240, 140, 140, 240, 45. 240, 45. You want to get approval? Ladies and gentlemen, there will be a new owner here today. 240, 245,000. In advance, above 240,000. 240, 245. 240, 45. Last and final call. 240, 245,000, and I have sold at $240,000. And our bidder buyer number is 203. 203. Ma'am, you're the underbidder. Could I write your bid number down? 204. Thank each and every one of you very, very much. Sir, we've got some paperwork we need to get done. If anything happens to go wrong, ma'am, you'll be the first one we call. keep your eye on the website. We've got some more real estate auctions coming up. So you'll be on our email list and aware of everything going on. Thank each and every one of you so very much. If you have real estate you need to sell or know anyone who does, feel free to reach out and give us a call.